Regina Real Team is here with Donna from the Broom Closet. Donna, tell us everything you want us to know first of all about the Broom Closet.
Well, the Broom Closet was established, better than 8 years ago. My late husband had built the shop for me. We discussed, I've always wanted to be a storekeeper and I've always been a witch, so what a better blend. And so he built the first shop for me, and it's just gone from there.
So this store specializes in witchcraft,
Yes.
Witchcraft supply store, yes?
Yes, we do.
Excellent.
The supplies that I carry are used mostly, they're tools, and tools really aren't an important part of your practice. However, they're nice to have as a focal point. Using the energy from the herbs, energy from the stones, using candle energy. Candle magic is probably the simplest magic that you could possibly perform. Also, I'm not above throwing a hex, just so you know.
Okay, how did you get into witchcraft?
I've always been a witch. I've always been able to do things, and I wasn't able to articulate that till I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and Sybil Leek, Alexander LeVay, those were my points of reference. And then when I sort of got beyond that and started reading, going to the library, it was like, aha, that's what I am. That's what I do. That's what I'm able to do.
So there are lots of people out here who want to experiment with the occult and with witchcraft. Any advice for beginners?
Everybody is capable of magic. Not everybody is a witch. And again, one of the things that I usually tell beginners or people who are finding their path, and I don't like the term baby witch, I think that's dismissive, but people who are beginning their path, not all witches are Wiccan and not all Wiccans are witches, and I am not a Wiccan by any stretch of the imagination. The best place to start is by reading and following something that you're truly passionate about. You know, if you find that you're drawn to crystal magic, absolutely follow that and get into it and learn about it. There are a lot of people that know about it. If I don't know, we can learn together.
Okay, so you said a lot to unpack there. So give us a distinction between the occult, witchcraft, and being Wiccan.
Wiccan is the religion. Witchcraft is the vocation. The occult is affiliated with witchcraft because it deals with the unknown, the unseen.
Excellent. So someone coming into your store who wants to begin a practice of witchcraft, what is the stuff that they would probably get from your store?
Oh, they will get candles to start with, again, as I said, because candle magic is the simplest magic. It's the easiest place to start. And then just just go down the rabbit hole.
Okay. What is your experience being a witch in Regina?
Oh, it's always been positive. I have not had any negative reactions to it. I mean, I get the occasional Christian missive in the mailbox, or what I was telling David about the fellows that came into the shop and told me that they would have Jesus pray for me, and I thanked them and said, yes, thank you very much. He was a very kind man, and I appreciate that. And they walked out completely, totally confused.
So we find the major problem with people and the occult, especially witchcraft, is the lack of understanding.
And again, that comes from the Christian constructs of demon and Satan and those things, and the fear of the unknown. So that's where that comes from.
Okay, so how does somebody who is curious overcome this fear of the unknown? What would you say to them?
Come on in sometime and we'll have a little chit-chat. We'll have a cup of tea and a chat.
Excellent. So most people associate the word witchcraft, as you have just pointed out, with negative associations such as like hexes and such like.
Again, that's a Christian construct. It was never considered evil or bad in the before times, before Christianity. It was accepted. It was the women in the village that were the healers. They were the ones that, if your cow didn't give milk, they would go to see you, and you would help them with whatever it was. If it was laying stones out in the moonlight to help your cow give milk. So it was always the women of the village or the area, predominantly because the men were the hunter-gatherers and the women were the ones that stayed at home and took care of the hearth.
Excellent. And you took us to the rooms upstairs. Tell us about your rooms upstairs.
Well, upstairs we have one room that we call our healing room, and we have someone coming in And anybody that wants to actually, that does any type of energetic healing, if they don't want to do it from their home, we have a space available. Phone and make an appointment, and we will talk about the cost at that point. The other room we're calling the cozy room right now because we have offered it as a safe place to come and work if you don't want to be working from home, you want to escape from the children, you just want a place to read a book. After COVID, we will be having that as our reading room. So any tarot readers, palm readers, tea leaf readers are more than welcome to come in and talk again about using that space for that.
So earlier you told me that there's actually a witches community in Regina and in Saskatchewan. Do you want to tell us more about that?
It's the Congregationalist Wiccan Association of Saskatchewan has two temples. One here in Regina is the Sage Wind Temple, and the one in Saskatoon is Sky River Temple is the one in Saskatoon.
What would you like your present customers to know about your store?
This is my original vision of my shop, in this house, and I really want to be able to help other witches, artists, give them a leg up, and help everybody get started and find their way. And if they have any questions, again, if I don't know, we can certainly learn together.
Okay, so what would you like your prospective customers to know about your store?
Well, we don't bite, and if you, as the sign on the door says, shoplifters will be hexed. Also, poof, you're a toad. No, I would just want people to know that it's not an evil place. We don't boil children. We don't perform human sacrifice. We don't perform animal sacrifices. Those are things, again, that were pretty much Christian constructs, and I know that some of the archaeological digs have found remnants of animal sacrifice, but that was in the times before.
Is there anything else you want our viewers to know about you, the store, and your association with Jessup General Store?
Well, Carly has been an inspiration, and she has been my muse, my inspiration, and she has given me the poke in the back that I needed to be able to get more visible through Facebook and Instagram. And I am strictly a brick and mortar outlet. If you do know what you want, and I have it in stock, we can certainly arrange for curbside pickup, or for, if you're not comfortable coming in, we can, there are other ways and methods of getting you the product that you would like.